Hey, what's going on, you Savage? Welcome to the show. Do me a solid. Head to traviscrutcher.com. Click around. Get comfy. All things speaking, podcast consulting, one-on-one success coaching. That's where you can hit me up about doing those things. Also, head to teardownapparel.com. That is where you can get some dope swag, right? Hats, hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops. There's some bags over there, phone cases, all the stuff. And then also, please head over to thealphainitiative.com. New stuff dropping over there all the time from all the contributors. So yeah, please check that out. And I'm going to now shut up so I can thereby talk some more.
Welcome to Not Sorry with Travis Crutcher, the show where Travis will say some things that might trigger you, offend you, make you laugh, or even motivate you. So, if you're not easily offended, stick around and enjoy. On the other hand, if you are easily offended, listen anyway. Then go tell everyone how triggered you were. Either way, you can be certain of one thing. Travis is not sorry.
All right, here we go. So today we're going to talk about, it's awesome because in the coaching and motivation space, everyone's got their little tips and tricks for getting stuff done, right? Here's my top 5 tips for getting stuff done. And who can hear that? Who wants some of that, right? And it's always some good strategies, right? Some solid thoughts. But here's the deal. Today I'm going to share with you my number 1 tip for getting stuff done. And it's do the fucking work. It's crazy. It is crazy how that will always and forever be my number 1 tip for getting shit done. And that's to do the work. And here's the deal. I know we've talked about this before. I talk about this on the other show, but in the last year and a half, here's the way I'll put it. In the last year and a half, I have been doing lots of workshops, lots of workshop facilitation for corporate entities. I've got a certification course that some of them are going through. And it's crazy because some of the content is exactly the same, right? Not gonna lie to you. Some of it is, a lot of, I hear the pain points and go, yep, I've got a workshop that is perfect for that, right? So I can go and deliver the same piece of content to a different group. And some of these groups are just showing up to show up, man. They're showing up because someone told them they had to be here. They're showing up because it's going to be on their job eval if they show up and do the thing, right? What for whatever reason, right? They don't really give a fuck though. And it's crazy because, I was having a conversation with one of their leaders recently and they're like, I'm not seeing some of the results I wanted to say. Oh, that's simple. Your people aren't doing the fucking work. And they were like, really? I said, yeah, I mean, it's really easy, when, I don't share what we discuss in the sessions, but there's some strategies that we should be employing that we're not employing. And it's very simple to see that that's why we're not getting the results. And that's what it boils down to. If you're looking for a coach or a counselor, whatever the fuck it is, right? And you want to start making some changes, that's awesome. That is a great start point. And I love it. If you want to partner with somebody to get you some strategies and some traction, go for it. But you still have to show up. You still have to show up, and going back to that corporate model that I've been doing so much over the last year and some change, there's other groups, right? One pops to the top of mind. I call them my superstars or my Delta Ninja assassins, right? They're hashtag Team Savage. I think I've referenced them on the show before. And I'll tell you, I have done this certification course with a lot of teams. And this particular team has shown up and done the fucking work. And I'll be honest with you, when we did our first workshop together, this particular team, there was one, right? There was one in the group who was over it. She was like, I don't want to be a part of this. She didn't say it out loud, but I could just tell, right? I could tell. She was not sold on the idea, right? Didn't buy into the whole process and all this. And when we had a one-on-one conversation, she explained her whys to me, and we worked through that shit. And what's crazy is this team has shown up, this person included, and not only shown up, that person not only showed up to do the work, man, she's like my ride or die in these workshops, right? Like I can count on her to bring value every time. And it's like an echo chamber of awesome sometimes, right? Because she will bring up a completely different scenario to validate a point I make. It's fucking beautiful. So not only have they shown up, but they've pitched in. And this team has gone from like a working group that kind of sort of knew each other to a group of people that I would not fuck with. I mean, straight up, like I wouldn't want to say anything negative in earshot of any of these people about any of these people, because I'm pretty sure that they would cut me. And it's because they've shown up and they've done the work. And so often, you guys have seen this. You probably have experienced this. You may have done this yourself where you may have partnered with a coach. You may have established these goals, right? And you've done all the process. You've got your action plan. You know the steps. You're ready to fucking rock. And guess what? 6-7 months later, you're in the same spot. Why is that? Is that because the strategy sucked? Probably not. You know, is it because the world's out to get you? I don't think so. I think if you're honest with yourself and ask yourself why you're still where you started, it's because you didn't really do the fucking work. You know, it's interesting. I actually shared something to social recently. It's just in stories. I don't post all the time. But it was this like pie chart of perks to being an entrepreneur, right? And the listed perks on the side were different colors from anything in the pie chart, right? Because I think a lot of times, right, entrepreneurship being one of them, people go, oh, I'm going to do this. It's going to be easy. I'm going to be a success, right? And then you get into it and realize, oh, this is a lot of fucking hard work. And what happens in entrepreneurship, in any business setting, in relationships, going to the gym, fitness, all these areas, right? When you get in there and realize that the goal you set for yourself is going to require more effort than you had planned, people don't typically fucking lean into that and go, game on, motherfucker. What usually happens is people dial back their initiative, they dial back their effort, and thereby they reduce the results they're going to have. You know, it's interesting because I've only been in this space for 4 years, guys. Can you believe that shit? Only 4 years have I been in the coaching space. And it's my full time. It is 100% what I do. I speak, I coach, and I do these shows. That is all Travis does to earn his money. And I know people who've been at it for a decade who still work a 9 to 5. Now, here's the deal. Some people from the outside, you know, people who like me are like, oh, it's because you're really good at what you do. Yeah, you know what? So are they, man. Like, I know some of these folks. Some of these other people who are trying to make a run at this game are really fucking good at what they do. They're really great at what they do. One of them is like burning. It's like jumping right to the front of my mind. I'm not going to dime him out. But this guy, I know this guy who, he is an excellent writer. He is, I mean, his blogs are magic. And he can capture emotion and all kinds of shit in his writing. And he and I have had conversations like, man, I stop before go. You know what I mean? And so at least he catches it, right? At least he knows. But there's so many people out there who they just think it's not for them, right? Whatever it is, whether it's, you know, entrepreneurship, a relationship, things being better for you, like whatever, right? Whatever goal it is you've got in mind, they go, oh, it's just not for me. Bullshit. It's because you're not doing the fucking work, man. And look, I know this is coming off spicy and I don't want it to be ranty, but man, I just get so frustrated when I look out on the planet and I see so much fucking potential. So many people who have amazing gifts and talents that they should be just rocking and rolling. And they're not, because it's hard, right? It's hard. You know, I look back over the week that I've had, and I had a really busy week with coaching clients. I mean, like jam-packed, and I love it. That's fucking awesome. Keep that shit up. But I also had a lot of family stuff, right? Lots of stuff because it's summertime. So we're trying to do all the fucking things, movies, amusement parks, you name it, right? We're trying to do all the things. And I'll be honest with you, I'm recording this show far later in the week than I typically want to. And guess what? Travis fucking tired, right? Travis beat. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to lean into that and go fucking challenge accepted. Is it hard? Fuck yeah, it's hard, man. Am I tired? You bet I'm tired. Have I done all the things this week? 100%. Some of them 3 or 4 times. And you know what? It's worth it. It is so fucking worth it because I see these initiatives winning. I see the business flourishing. I see my family doing well. And I'm not fucking bragging. I'm just saying the way you do it is working hard, man. I'm not saying push yourself to exhaustion all the time. I'm not saying don't take time for yourself. I'm not saying hashtag always on my grind bullshit. But what I'm saying is you are not living up to your potential. And if you're going, me? Yeah, you damn it. You're not living up to your potential. You could do so much more. But you get stuck in the lethargy of existence. You get stuck in the Netflix effect of fucking scrolling endlessly to shit that doesn't make any difference. I mean, fuck, I know people who get up and they'll spend like an hour and a half scrolling social looking for motivational quotes. Are you fucking kidding me? Looking for motivation? Get the fuck, you just spent an hour and a half that you could have been busting your ass toward those goals. Instead of what? What, you're gonna catch another Simon Sinek quote? Get the fuck out of here. No hate to Simon, but fuck, man, come on. Like, you could spend that hour and a half actually doing shit instead of looking for motivation. You got to be fucking kidding me. So, and I know I'm hearing this in my head. I'm like, damn, Travis, fucking relax. No, I'm not going to relax. I want you to beat the shit out of life. I want you to live it optimally. I want you to fucking go out there and max out everything. Not your credit cards, but existence, right? I want you to fucking succeed in places and ways that you could only dream of and then fucking do it again. That's what I want. And I want you to get there knowing your little darkened heart that it's going to take a lot of fucking work. And that's okay. Last thing I'll say, I got to brag on her. I won't say her name because I don't put people on blast on the show. But one client I've got, this gal's got health issues. She's got back problems. I mean, she's got all the reasons to say, I'm not going to push hard, right? Because of these things. But you know what else she's got? She's got goals and she's got fucking insatiable drive. And she is smashing through fucking barriers. She is pushing through pain and getting past it to the point where it's not hurt anymore, right? She's strengthening old injuries. She's fucking moving forward. Not only that, but you know, not just the physical, but in her personal life, right? Making massive shifts in how she has hard conversations, in how she makes decisions, and how she lets people fucking talk to her. And that's because she meets with me, we talk about some strategies, and then she goes and does the fucking work. She goes and makes it happen. And if something crashes and burns, she'll fucking hit me up about it, and we'll readdress it and realign and then fucking try again. There's no quit. There's no, not for me. It's, I'm going to fucking dust it off and try again. Because I have ambition, I have goals, and I'm not going to sit here and wait for things to happen for me. I'm not going to scroll looking for motivation. I'm going to get off my ass and do the fucking work. So that's it. I'm going to shut up now, but it had to be said. And I wanted to brag on some folks, damn it. You know, I wanted to brag on hashtag Team Savage, and I wanted to brag on that client of mine who's out there crushing and having critical conversations and making her life better. And I want to challenge you to do the same, right? And it's going to be hard, right? The hard stuff's never going to be easy. It's why they call it hard stuff, damn it. Just embrace the suck, dude. Just say, yep, fuck yeah, it's going to suck. Let's do this shit. Do the hard stuff first. However you got to fucking make it happen. Go out there and make it happen. Quit waiting. Quit waiting for your future because tomorrow might not fucking be here, dude. Anyway, that's it. I love you guys. I hope you dug it. Hope you took something away from it. And I will talk to you next time. Later.